Hi, my name's Starla,
And my name's Scarlett.
and we have a wonderful guest host.
My name's Danielle.
And in today's episode of Take Me Seriously, we're getting real about the digital pressure to look perfect, act cool, and never get rejected, all while trying to figure out who we are and what we want, from the impact of TikTok mental health trends and navigating the friend zone, and finding the confidence to go after bigger goals. This conversation dives deeper into the messy, honest realities of being a younger woman online or in real life. Whether you're scrolling, healing, catching feelings, or chasing your dreams, this episode's for you.
All right, okay, so let's kick off then with some discussion about scrolling versus your self-worth, social media and identity. So starting off, how do you think social media has impacted how we see ourselves?
You.
Me, I'll just... Okay. I think it's just made younger females particularly have a negative light within themselves, because it's mainly like, because my little sister mainly, it's like, oh, I want to be like her when I grow up, and it's like creating like a false light on what they want to be instead of trying to find who they are, they're trying to find who they want to be.
Mm-hmm. And do you think
sense?
it's realistic what they're looking at? Do you think it's realistic?
No, I don't.
Okay. And do you think that we are addicted to seeking that validation through followers or the likes on your pictures, your posts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
What's your experience of that? Do you post on social media at all, both of you?
Yeah.
And do you go back immediately? Are you looking for somebody's liked it, somebody's commented on it?
No, not really. Not personally, no.
And what about comments? Have you ever dealt with negative comments on any of your posts?
I don't think so.
I haven't really. When I was younger, a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think the difference was between then and now? Do you think you're better at maybe understanding who your followers are and who you're working with, kind of
I'd
thing?
say so.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever felt worse after spending time online?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
What do you think the trigger is for that? What makes you feel worse?
I don't know. Maybe, like, I don't know why, but I'll see, like, videos of mainly, like, women talking about, like, embracing yourself or, like, being comfortable in your own body kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're in comments, it's like, oh, like, she's like a whale kind of thing. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it's like, puts you down a bit because it's like, that is not great at all.
Yeah.
And it's mainly females that do it as well. And there's other comments like, what happened to girls supporting girls? And I completely agree with that. Does that make sense?
Because there can be like, you could feel down after seeing like a video of someone going, oh yeah, be this and that, but then they've got a bunch of filters on, when you're giving yourself a false sense of hope as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you're telling yourself, I'm self-loving and that lot, but you've got all that filter on. It's like, it's false.
Yeah, there was this one that I saw on my For You page. I think it was on TikTok the other day. And it was these two friends. And it was one of those, like, there's this weird trend going around. It's like, they put it in slow-mo. It's like this bacon avocado thing.
Yeah.
And it was slow mode. And it was this girl that was slimmer than the other. And she was like, oh, I'm fat. But then the other girl looks at her and she's like, but I'm bigger than you. And it's like, no, you're not. And it's like becoming a trend where it's like putting it on other people as well. Mm-hmm. And it's just not great.
You mentioned about girls supporting girls, and I think I agree with you entirely. I think that's so important, and that has to be in the future, doesn't it? More of that, more girls supporting girls. What can we do positively using social media, using whether it be TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is? What do you think can be the difference between what can be seen as quite a negative space and turning it into something that it was probably intended to be to begin with, positive thing for people to share stuff and like things and get their message out? What can we do to make it more positive?
You could make like accounts where it's like a girls only account, where it's like, if you don't support a girl, even though you are a girl, you can't be in there.
Yeah, like kind of like a private
safe
account.
area, like a safe area for them. It's like, whether it's a comment about, oh, I'm feeling like this, can I have a message in that lot saying how I can do this?
Yeah.
Where they can just be there for them instead of judging them, ignoring them, blocking
100%.
them, whatever.
Yeah, there's been a few that I've seen. I know it's like kind of different, but there's some on my For You page where there's ones pretending to be a parent or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think a while back, My friend followed this one male on TikTok, and he would sit down. He's like, "Oh, I'm your dad. Have some food. How's your day at school?" and stuff like that. And it's like, "Oh, that's really sweet." And anyone that would like come out and do this, like, "Oh, you're weird. You're cringy." He's like, he's just trying to help people out, so he just removed them straight away because that one comment towards him would make the people that are following him think they're cringy too.
Yeah.
And just that one little comment towards the actual creator also impacts the followers as well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Good point. What are the dangers of self-diagnosing through TikTok?
When you self-diagnose for like a video you've seen, oh, if you've got these symptoms, you're depressed or whatever, it can ruin your life because you're like, oh, I'm depressed, I've got to hide away in that. It can ruin you when you don't get the right diagnosis.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah. And I think we've probably just touched on this a little bit, but how can we create healthier digital habits? So that's not necessarily what we can do positively to make it a more positive place, but in terms of managing our own use of social media, whatever it might be, how do we create the most healthy way of using it?
It's got me thinking now.
It's a bit of a hard question. That.
Yeah, it is, to be fair. I think just taking breaks could be part of it.
Good
Like,
one, yeah.
just little breaks here and there. Like, you feel yourself getting a little bit impacted by the media, just take a break. When you feel a bit better, I'll go back on it. If you feel like crap again, don't go on it for the next day. Like, try and give yourself
Yeah, or at
breaks.
least
in
like
between.
limit yourself to like an hour every 2 hours, something like
Yeah.
that, giving yourself a break so you don't go, this is ruining me. So you're like, I'm going to take this break, so then whatever is happening on there, I'm not a part of it.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Do you think you're good at that? Do you think that you have boundaries set, or do you think sometimes, maybe not?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
'cause sometimes I have like a limit on some apps, and then I'll be like, do you know what, I'm going to ignore that for today.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, good idea. Okay. Right, okay, so moving on to our next discussion topic, friend zone or false hope. What do you both think? Is the friend zone real, or is it just entitlement?
I don't know. I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
It's definitely a bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, from personal experiences of people that I've known, it's they like friend zoning them because they like knowing that someone's felt like that.
Yeah.
Or they've led them on and it's like, no, sorry. Like, it's either the people that get the kick out of it or it's the people that don't like doing it, but they have to. So it's a bit of a mix.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's like, friend zone can be real, but when you see like someone that you know you've been in that system before, like, oh yeah, I can't get out of this, they just want me as a friend, nothing else. And then you see someone else like it, you think, that's horrible. You'd never wish it upon your worst like person.
Yeah.
And why do you think we struggle with clear boundaries in friendships?
Because I think, obviously I don't know about you as well, but I've noticed with a few like friend circles, boundaries have to be put into place because especially in like a big group of friends, if a boundary's crossed with just two friends or one friend, it could create drama throughout the whole group.
Yeah.
It could split, it could not split, and I think if you don't put boundaries into place, you won't know what the boundaries are. So if someone crosses it and they didn't know they crossed it, it's gonna be like, well, why are you ignoring me? What have I done wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you?
It's like, you could get friends that be like, oh, do you know what? They'll joke around going, I'm going to touch you in that lot. It's like, get a boundary.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Because then some people might not know. The meaning behind that can be something else from what you've dealt with, like, in private and that lot. And it can make you feel
I hear that.
uncomfortable. It's
Yeah.
like, set that boundary now.
No, I understand that. Yeah, I get that.
How do you go about communicating that though? Because sometimes it can be that somebody might be, you know, I was just messing around, it's my sense of humour, it might not be your sense of humour. And when it's a friendship, it can feel quite informal. How do we go about setting boundaries with our friends when sometimes it's not the most comfortable conversation to say, I didn't like it when you did that?
You want to take this one?
You take it. I didn't hear off of that, I zoned out.
Oh, God. What was the question again?
How do we go about setting those boundaries with our friends?
I think just a nice little conversation. Even if you don't know how to bring it up, at least, like, try. But listen, I don't know how to bring this up with you. I'm going to say, if it sounds horrible, I am sorry. I don't mean it in a horrible way.
Yeah.
But you did this, it was out of line, I didn't like it. Maybe if you want to tell that joke next time, be a little more subtle about it, be more respectful about it.
Yeah.
Don't push
Yeah.
it.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Sorry.
And so I guess if somebody doesn't respect those boundaries, then do we want to have those friendships where you
No.
can't
No.
communicate to somebody that's not okay, I don't like that?
No, I don't. I think just any friendship, relationship, like of any sort, like a platonic relationship, parental relationship, communicate, like a lack of communication isn't the greatest to hold a relationship with anybody at all. So I think communication is one of the best things to maintain a healthy relationship between any sort of relationships you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Brilliant. What does it feel like when a crush doesn't go our way? Do you have experience of that yourself, or have you heard experience from somebody that you know?
In past situations, yeah.
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 How did it feel when it didn't pan out the way you thought it might have, or would have liked it to?
It's one of those where it hurts for the meantime, but then you just accept it.
Yeah.
Because at first you beat yourself up about it, like, oh, it's something that I did, it's because I'm not their type, blah, blah, blah. Then in the end, it's like, well, it is what it is. There's other people out there. There's better people out there.
And
Like,
plenty
you
more fish in
can,
the sea.
yeah, plenty more fish in the sea, yeah.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I think it's just one of those where you have to just accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, in the future, you could find someone that's, I don't know, in your eyes, better than them, similar to them, which obviously you shouldn't compare them, but obviously you'll find someone that you felt about them later on in the future. So, yeah.
So do you feel like it can feel catastrophic at the time, but actually on
Yeah.
reflection later on, it
Yeah.
kind of sits a bit easier?
Yeah, I've had one of those where it's been like, that was stupid.
You're thinking, how the hell did I even like them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what would your advice be to somebody who has a crush on someone, doesn't quite know what to do? Should I say something? Should I not say something? What do I do if I say something and they embarrass me, or they say no, or they don't feel the same about me? Do you have any top tips to give to somebody that might be in that situation?
Do you want to start a bit off?
I'd say if you feel like you've known them a long time, go for it. What's the worst that could happen? If they say no, they say no.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I think, obviously, like you said, like,
Yeah.
if you've known them for a long time, you know what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
Like, if you're scared because you know them a long time, you know that if I say this, they're going to cut me off. Maybe, like, say something, but make sure it's not awkward. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It could be a friendship that's been there for, like, 2 years, 4 years. Like, if you, like, find someone attractive, fancy them, something like that, if you want to say something, I think it's best off you do. Because, like, there's this one phrase that I've been told when I was younger, like, I grew up with it, that my mum used to tell me, and it was take the risk or lose the chance.
I like that.
And it's all about, like, taking that risk. 'Cause if you don't, there's a chance that it could have happened.
Yeah.
So I'd say just take the risk.
Nice. Okay. How do we tell the difference between mixed signals and manipulation?
I don't know. I'm not good with stuff like that.
Do you think that you've ever experienced mixed signals from someone? So
Yeah.
and was that in a kind of relate or a friendship setting? How did that sort of play out?
It kind of messes with your head a little bit.
Yeah.
I think mixed signals and manipulation are kind of in the same bracket, but not purposely.
Yeah.
Because when you when you're giving mixed signals, it's messing with that person's head. Whether you're doing it on purpose or not, it's still manipulation, in my opinion.
Yeah, because it's like, if you're a friend with this guy that you like and that lot, if they're giving mixed signals, you think, am I being manipulated, or is he just not knowing what to do?
Yeah, is he just being nice? Is
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Is
does
it
he
just
like
a
me?
friend, or what the hell's going on?
Yeah. So I think that has a big part in obviously feeling a bit crappy and friend zoning as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And how do we keep friendships strong when feelings get complicated?
In what way? Like, you both feel the same, one feels one way, the other doesn't. Like,
There could be that. So if, maybe if you did, it was somebody that you'd known for a while and you've expressed to them and it's not gone the way that you thought, how do you then maintain the friendship that was there before?
I think personally, I know not a lot of people are going to agree on this, especially like certain viewers and stuff. But depending on how long you've had that friendship, act like it never happened.
Yeah.
If they feel awkward about the situation, like, sorry, don't like you like that, and you're just going to sit there awkwardly, make a joke, like, lighten up the room a little bit. Because then, like, if you lighten up the room, it slides completely. And then the bond carries on. And if you act like it never happened, it's possible that it won't be awkward. Then there's also the other part where you try and lighten the mood, and they're like, uh-huh. So it's one of those, I think you just have to act like it didn't happen. But if it goes the right way, then you're okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Huh?
What about you? You don't know what to say.
What was the question?
It's about, like, how to get over, like,
How you keep your friendship
Yeah.
strong when things have got complicated because of feelings.
I'd say push them feelings behind
Mm-hmm.
and just power on for a friendship, because at the minute the friendship is stronger than the feelings you have,
yeah, actually, yeah.
and you've created a bond over that time.
Yeah.
In the time you've also caught feelings as well, just keep the friendship until
No, I agree with that one a
until
lot
you know
more,
where
yeah.
something is going to go. Oh yeah, this is going to go further than a friendship.
Yeah, you know, I didn't see that bit. So I agree with that, yeah.
There we go.
Think about that.
All right. Okay. So we're going to move on then to our last segment here, which is finding your fire, ambition, and sisterhood. So, how do we find or create opportunities as young women?
I don't know how to take this one. Do you want to
No.
do it? Wait. Can I hear the question again, just in case?
Yeah. How do we find or create opportunities as young women?
Okay. Finding and creating opportunities. I don't know. That's a hard
That's a
one.
hard one.
Do you feel like it's harder as young women than as young men to find opportunities, whether it be work related or whatever it might be, your aspirations going forwards? Do you feel like you have more challenges than your male friends?
I'd say it depends on the situation.
Yeah, if it's like a bit of like a job or something, you can feel a bit of why is this such a struggle for me to do this, and why can't
Yeah.
I find this ambition?
Like a
But
challenge.
yeah, they can find it easier than me.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think it depends on the situation, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
It's a hard question.
It is.
Okay. What do you think holds us back from going after what we really want?
Insecurity.
Yeah,
A lot
Straight up.
of
Mhm.
insecurity.
What feeling you're
Or
not good enough?
self-doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And how can we overcome? Because that's a big one.
it is.
And
yeah.
it can eat into every single thing we do, whether it be our appearance, whether it be, are we clever enough?
Yeah.
Are we good enough for that job? Is that person better than me? It's a huge one.
Yeah.
What can we do to overcome insecurity?
I think that's more of a thing we can't really
Change.
we could try and give advice on it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't always work. So I think just let yourself feel it, but try and kick it down as much as you
Yeah, like
possibly
try
can.
power on to what you can
Yeah,
and
Mm-hmm.
get what you want.
yeah. Like try and push it away, but don't shut yourself down so that you can't feel anything at all.
Yeah.
So try and push it away a little bit, but still feel that a little bit of insecurity, because then you can turn that into a boost. It's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I feel like this, but let's try it anyway.
Yeah.
And then once you like persevere it and you've got it, it makes you feel better about yourself, and that part of insecurity is gone, partly. So then when you remember that, and that's past situation, obviously, because you're more in the future now.
Yeah.
You'd remember that, and it'll make you want to do it again, but for a different thing. So
Yeah.
I think you can use insecurities as more of a, I don't know how to explain it, bit of a
Power.
power, yeah.
Like an adrenaline boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it sounds like what you're saying is throw yourself out there, give it a go. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
I think you said before.
Yeah.
I think that applies to this as well,
I love
doesn't
that
it?
thing.
Have you ever felt like you've had to dim your light to make others feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your experience of that? You might have lots of experience of it. Give me an example if you can.
I've had a few friendship circles because I'm quite a lively, talkative person. And depending on their moods, there's been like a few times where in friendships, there's been a singular person that's not been completely comfortable telling the whole circle how they're feeling, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So obviously there's been me that's really lively. Come on, let's do this, let's do that. And they're like, no. It's like, come on. They're like, no, I feel crap. Stop. And it's like, oh, sorry. So it's one of those where, depending on how lively I feel, I don't always think So I think that's one.
Yeah, it could be like as well where you're a really talkative person, but someone in the friend group might not be.
Yeah.
And it's like, you notice they're not really talking as much as you are, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to control myself, pull myself back a bit, so you feel comfortable in this friend group.
Yeah, the comfort.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily think it's a bad thing sometimes to maybe scale it back a little bit?
No,
No.
never.
Because me personally, I feel like everyone in a
Deserves their
friendship.
own comfort.
Yeah, literally just stole the words out of my mouth. Yeah,
Sorry.
like no, it's fine. Like everyone in the friendship circle deserves the comfort because, in my opinion, if someone's comfortable in a friendship, it's respected.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're, I don't know how to explain it. Let's say if I crossed the line, made you uncomfortable, it's almost like I don't respect you in a
Yeah.
way. So it's more of a, I don't know. You need to find the boundaries like earlier.
Yeah.
Find the comfort.
Yeah.
And show the respect by comforting and showing those boundaries
Yeah.
are not going to be crossed.
I like that. Respect's a big thing. But I'm going to throw it back at you the other way then.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
So, what about if I said that you are who you are, and why should you have to try to be something different? If your friends are your friends, then they accept that you are the loud one or you are the quiet one. In the same way that you're saying I should show respect to everybody else, do you not deserve the same in return and to deserve to show your
Yeah.
personality? So how do we cope with that, and how do we find that balance between the two, not wanting to upset anybody because they're our friends, but at the same time I kind of want to be who I want to be, and I like who I
I'd
am.
say we could like talk it out between like your friend and I. I'd be like, if you're uncomfortable with me talking so much, that's fine. Let me know what I need to do in order to become a safe environment for you and for everyone else.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think another thing as well, like let's say for an example, me and you'll go out or us three are going out kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those where we all have different opinions, we all
Yeah.
have different aesthetics, stuff like that.
Yeah.
A way to kind of, I don't know, get each other to bring our light out, fire, whatever you want to call it. We do something like a little shopping in town and we all go to a shop that we like individually.
Yeah.
So no, like you like books for an example, we go to Waterstones, then
Yeah.
we go to Damage Society, then we go to Urban Outfitters. It's
Yeah.
one of those things where you try and fit all interests in one go. So then you all feel a part of it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It does. It does. Do you think everybody's good at understanding in the way, because you're clearly very emotionally intelligent to understand that that is important in a friendship group? Not everybody gets that. So do you feel like it's something that maybe is skills that we can build on when we're younger? Perhaps do you think that's something that we could do more on?
I'd say so. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think healthy ambition looks like?
Can you take this one? Healthy ambition.
What's that mean?
I'm a little bit unsure.
So you know what it means to be ambitious, that you want to go for something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what that means. Yeah.
So there's a difference between that being a healthy ambition and an unhealthy ambition. So if it's something that is making us unwell because we are so focused on it, that could be an unhealthy ambition. Or something that's not going to serve us in a positive way, that could be unhealthy. So what do you think healthy ambition looks like? So something that you're really keen to achieve, but how do we do that in a healthy way without getting ourselves into a situation where maybe we are looking at other people and thinking they're doing it, why can't I do, that kind of thing? We're scrutinizing ourselves like we're talking about. How do we achieve a healthy ambition?
Take this one. No.
You take it.
I think this is part of the thing where you have to have a little bit of guidance, but do it on your own as well. Have that little bit of guidance to pick you up and start you off, and just progressively do it on your own.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get to the point where the ambition becomes too much. It's like, I'm better than you, I can do it, and you don't mean to do it, but it's one of those things where you like the power of ambition.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those where you should maybe have a few people to help you. Maybe you can help them during that ambition, so then they can help you. It's like help each other out.
Yeah.
So I think it's a mix of different things, really.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same thing.
Oh.
Okay, how can we support each other? So talking about women specifically, how can we support each other's goals instead of comparing ourselves to each other?
Ooh.
Bar chart.
Ball shot? What do you mean?
But like, oh yeah, this is her goal, this is his goal, that goal, that goal.
Yeah.
And be like, do you know what? their goals are perfect. We can each do what we want to fit around every single one's goals.
Yeah.
So whether it be like golf training, dodgeball training, you name it, you could be there to help support them instead of being like, that is a horrible one. I'm not doing that.
No. Yeah. I really like that.
Supporting each other.
Yeah.
Support's a big thing within friendships, or just self-support, really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one. And I suppose my last one, which isn't on here, might throw you through a loop a little
that's
bit,
fine.
but let's see how we go. What advice would you give to your younger self, being where you are now, in terms of what it takes to get to a point where you are a confident young woman?
I'd say don't go searching straight away. Just be you, and the right people will find you. Not go looking and be desperate and I need friends. Let's look. It's have that small friend that you've had for a while, and then let them people find you, because only the right people find you in a way.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
Sort of the same thing. Be like, if you don't want to come out of your shell, don't come out of your shell. But if you want to, feel free. Just make sure you choose the right friends that will support you and not hurt you in an emotional way, physical way, whatever.
Yeah, I like that.
So it sounds like the takeaway from all of this is really surround yourself with the right people
Yes, 100%.
and support each other and understand each other and take that time to do so.
Yeah.
And then we can all help each other to achieve whatever we want to. Fantastic. Well, that's all the questions from me. Unless you guys have got anything else.
No.
Nice.
If this episode has felt personal to you, think about what people may say. Support your friends in any way possible and never give up.
I like that. Yeah.